never slow up, no I don't.
Gracey Hemstreet, for your 4th win of the World Cup this year, how are you feeling?
Oh, I don't even know, I'm still out of breath. I actually can't believe that. I'm usually not a mud rider, so I'm pretty proud of myself for this one.
You really pulled it back at the end there. It looked brutal and everyone was really tired towards the end, but how did you just hold on to that?
I felt super slow up top, so I was like, I'd rather just crash and going as hard as I can rather than, bring it back a bit, so. Yeah, it was paid off, I guess.
Yeah, it really did. And with those jumps at the bottom as well, really needing that speed, it must have been really brutal just to keep that speed up there.
Yeah, it was really tough. I was like, gonna go for the jumps, and I was like, no, I'm probably faster sprinting in the beeline than casing them. So, yeah, that's what I did.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Maureen, back on the podium after a really tough season with that crash that you had and the injury. How are you feeling after that?
I'm so happy, I just can't believe it. It's just incredible for me to get the 2nd place today. I fight all weekend. After the Q1 yesterday, I talked with the team and I said, I don't want to go for Q2. I have so much pain on my body and I don't feel good. I just want to rest. And they tell me, if you don't go, for sure you will regret it. And I give a go and I did a good place in Q2. And finally I get the 2nd place, so I just can't say thank you to the team to push me, and yeah, I just can't believe it today.
And how important is that team support, not just with forcing you for Q2, but also with the support after the crash and what they've helped you with?
Of course, it's super important to have the team and all my family who support me everywhere, every time. So yeah, it's just so important to have these people behind me, because sometimes you don't feel good in the heat and you just want to give up, and they push you and they keep you motivated, and that's the most important, so it's also a team win today.
Amazing. We're happy you're back and racing and on the podium. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Amazing podium position after your crash earlier in the year. How are you feeling from that?
Je suis très heureuse et ça n'a pas été facile de revenir de la blessure. Hier, après la Q1, j'ai hésité à remonter pour faire la Q2. J'avais mal partout dans mon corps, du coup je me suis dit est-ce que j'y retourne pas, mais à force de discussion avec le team, ils m'ont motivé et ils m'ont dit que si j'y allais pas, j'allais le regretter. Et au final, ils ont eu raison, parce qu'aujourd'hui, je pouvais pas rêver mieux qu'un podium. C'est juste incroyable pour une reprise et je suis vraiment contente.
Merci. Valley, a brutal course out there, a really tough one, and we could just see that towards the end, the time went the other way, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, nothing to add. It's. The summer break could have been not any worse with the team things happening, and just trying to not get carried away too much and just focus on the racing. And I thought now I got it, like being back on the quali P1 and get a bit more like my old self, but it just doesn't work out, and I don't know why. So yeah, World Champs next week. So, but yeah, I have nothing to add.
Yeah, and we still see, you're on the podium when this is all happening for you. You've obviously got very strong mental capacity as well.
Well, I mean, I'm trying. I brought my friends over to feel a bit more like home, and they're giving 110%, and I'm just the only one lacking a little bit. So, sorry, I just hope they're here for me because they support me, and I just want to have a good time with them together.
And we still think you're amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Sally, a really tough course out there. How did you find it?
Ja, es war mega schwierig zum Fahren. Mental ist es auf jeden Fall nicht so einfach für uns. Jetzt mit den News in der großen Sommerpause ist sicher nicht einfach. Und ja, ich habe gedacht, ich fühle mich wieder wie früher. Gute Quali gehabt und dann im Rennen einfach wieder unten alles weggeschmissen. Und es macht einfach schon richtig weh, weil ich nicht weiß, wieso es mir gerade nicht so gut läuft. Ja.
Danke. Ronan Dunne, that was unbelievable, and we can feel the crowd here. You've knocked a French winner off the podium and off the win as well. How does that feel?
Words can't describe how this feels. Like, it's been such a rough season, to be honest, and all I've been thinking about for the past weeks was doing well at this race and not to show everyone I can still win a race even though it's been over a year. I have no words. The crowd is unbelievable. I just want to be out there with a lot of them. I'm so happy. I can't believe it.
And you had to miss Andorra. How do you come back from something like that and to be able to do this in Leger, the biggest probably World Cup that you can win?
Yeah, I just try and have I go by the motto, helicopter or win or helicopter or podium, and I lived up to the name in the Tweel, went home in a helicopter, and yeah, here we took the win, so yeah, just trying to keep that motto, all gas, and yeah, it was, yeah, just happy.
You're the first Frenchman, non-Frenchman, sorry, to win a World Cup in Ligier since 2002 when Steve Peat did it. So these crowds are all yours today.
Yeah, like I'm sure these boys would wanted a Frenchman to win, but hopefully an Irishman can settle. There's a huge Irish crowd here as well. And yeah, I love this crowd so much. To win in Ligier has always been a dream. It was one of my first races ever as a junior, and yeah, like look at that crowd, it's unbelievable. So to win here is an absolute dream.
Congrats, soak it all up.
Thank you.
Martin Mays, incredible there on the podium. You've got so many Belgian fans here. How is that feeling right now?
Yeah, feeling incredible. You know, the start of the season hasn't been easy, and step by step, we got much better race after race, and I knew that it was going to rain, and I knew that the conditions were going to be very tricky, and I liked those conditions. So yeah, I was in the start hut, and I was like, I'm gonna give it all, and that's exactly what I did.
Yeah, and it was incredible out there, and really sticky conditions, like you say. How do you keep that cool head?
I knew, you know, practice didn't matter too much. You know, it was all about that run, the final run, and I focused a lot on that run, and I tried to ride. Yeah, I really tried to ride as smooth as possible, even though it was some very, very sketchy condition. But I'm so glad I stay on the bike, and it's a very good second place here in Ligier.
Enjoy the podium and celebrations.
Thanks very much.
Martin, it was a solid run out there from you and getting on the podium here in Ligier.
Yeah, it's crazy. Non, je savais que ça allait être des conditions difficiles ici au Jet. Et, je me sentais bien aux entraînements, tout s'est bien passé. Et je savais que ça allait être pour le run de course qu'il fallait tout donner. C'est ce que j'ai fait, je suis resté sur le vélo et je suis super content évidemment.
Congratulations. Andreas Korb, there's crazy scenes out there. You had the front row seat up there on the presentation. How was that feeling?
It's insane. To be honest, I'm really happy that I got third and not second. It was so close between me and Martin, and I got second in the last 2 years. I was like, not again. And I'm so stoked for Ronan. Like, that run was insane.
Yeah, and you did know that there was time still out there on the run. You knew that there was time still out there on the run. Is there anything else you could have done, do you think?
Well, you can always do better. I feel like my legs were not good, like I said before, so the bottom section I could have been way faster, and obviously less mistakes, but today was so gnarly. You can't go with no mistakes.
No, but the podium's incredible here in Ligier, and the crowds are incredible too. Really enjoy it.
Crazy, yeah. I can't wait to get up there again. Thank you.
Andreas Korb, tell us how you're feeling right now.
Es ist unbeschreiblich. Also ich hoffe, man versteht mich überhaupt. Die Stimmung ist wie, keine Ahnung, beim Night Race in Schladming ist schlimmer. Also es ist absolut irre. Die Franzosen drehen durch, gibt nichts Geileres.
Dankeschön.